Hi everyone, my name is Adishna Bukolua from Valencia College. I am here to wish all the children happy Children's Day and keep watching Dominion Television, channel of choice. Bye.
Happy Children's Day from Valencia College. Keep watching Dominion Television, your channel of choice.
Welcome back from that short break. The show is still Daybreak live on Dominion Television, your channel of choice, where inspiration meets entertainment. Don't forget you can be a part of the conversation by joining us live on our YouTube channel at Dominion Broadcast. You can also subscribe to that channel, link up with us on all of the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. It is at Dominion Broadcast. And on X, formerly Twitter, it is at Dominion Cast. You can also watch us live on our website, www.dominion.org.ng. Of course, just after the break, we are bringing you something really interesting. Today is a day set aside to commemorate Children's Day. And of course, we have some of them in the studio with us this morning. And with them, we'll be doing justice to a topic that so many people would really love to be a part of. And that is tapping the untapped natural treasure, which we'll be discussing this morning. I still have with me in the studio this morning, Pat Aitu. Together with that, we'll be doing this together. Good morning once again. And of course, from the Vale College, we have Oluwa Fashesayemi Daramola, and of course, we have Oluwa Bukumi Akerele. Together with them, we'll be, beaming the spotlight on this particular topic.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
I love that smile on you.
So let me ask you this question, Bukumi. What do you think purpose means for someone like you?
I feel personally that purpose can mean a lot of different things. But for me personally, it feels like something that you genuinely want and have like a strong feeling for and have like a strong feeling to do. So that's why I feel purpose is.
How about you?
Yes, thank you very much. I think purpose is like your interests, what you are interested in, what you like to do, what you are excited doing. Yeah, it's a very broad topic, and I feel like finding your purpose is something that is very essential for children to do.
So how can you find your purpose? Or how do you find your purpose?
As children, I consider myself a child because I still have a mother. Yes.
All of us.
As children, there are some spoken and unspoken things about us that are silently leading to our purpose. Like unspoken, for example, some people see some professions as their purpose in life. Some people see that, okay, I love saving lives. I want to be a doctor. That's their purpose. But unspoken in the sense that you don't know what your purpose is yet, but you know you like to arrange things together. You like organizing. You like designing. You love fashion, stuff like that. That is leading you gently towards your purpose. Thank you.
All right. What about Bukumi?
I don't have a long answer like his. I just feel like I'm a Christian, so I'm a strong believer of God. And I feel like in everything that we do, we should always involve God in it. So I feel like as a Christian or as a Muslim, his Allah or God is always going to lead you to your purpose as long as you have a good and strong relationship with him. That's my answer.
Okay, so what do you think a a young child can do to actually find purpose? You know, there are things you do deliberately, intentionally to find purpose.
Me or him?
You, Bukumi.
Okay, so again, I feel like once you have a strong relationship with God and you're always speaking and having a conversation with him, he's going to tell you things to lead you to your purpose. Also in the Bible it says all prayer without work is no. So obviously you have to work towards your purpose. Like we are both in school, so obviously you have to get good grades in your exams, in your schoolwork, and then with that God will piece everything together for you and lead you to the right path.
How about you?
All right. Personally, I don't think I know my purpose yet. I don't know what I'm going to be in future, but I'm backing myself. I know I'm going to be great. I know, like, in the next 5 years, I'm going to be a name in different people's names. So, working towards that is like staying true to yourself by studying hard, and also by developing yourselves, because you don't know what you're going to be in future. Some people go to school today and they don't even use their degree at all. So you need to build yourself by engaging in other vocations, maybe oratory, music, creativity, stuff like that.
All right. Failure and success work together.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
How do you handle failure?
Personally.
And what do you learn from it?
Well, you know, I think there are two types of failure.
Okay.
There are sometimes when you fail because you did not prepare. And there are sometimes you fail not because you didn't prepare, but maybe you didn't prepare as much as you needed. So I learn from my failures. For example, I had a further mathematics test yesterday. I did not do so well. That's not because I didn't prepare, but because I did not prepare adequately. So I'm gathering all my mistakes, like the questions from the test. I'm going to go back, practice them, and also speak to myself, because I know that I cannot disappoint. Before you disappoint your parents, you disappoint yourself first. So I try as much as possible not to disappoint myself, and I look forward.
Bokumi?
I don't like failing at all. Like when I fail, it makes me feel very, very, what's the word? Not
Makes you down?
worthy of myself. That's a good word. Yeah, it makes me down. Exactly. So I try as much as possible not to fail in anything I do. My mother actually calls me Miss Perfectionist at home because I don't like...
Are you?
I wouldn't say I am, but a lot of people say I am, because I don't like failing. I like things being a certain way. I like when I have like a thing to do, I want to do it right and well. So failure for me is a really big thing, because I try as much as possible not to fail. But when I do fail, I just calm down, reflect on why I failed, and try and work on it as time goes.
Talking about failure, yeah, she talked about success and failure. We have talked about how to handle failure. But then it is sometimes difficult to manage success too. How do you manage success? When you pass to an extent, you feel like, oh, I did so well.
Yeah.
And people are saying, yeah, you did so well. How do you manage success at that point when you are on top of the world?
My parents have always taught me and my siblings to be humble. And that's a very key and essential thing, to not let pride get into your head. Because when pride sinks into your head, it makes you do a lot of things you probably do not want to do. So I try as much as possible to stay humble and just to thank God for the success He has made me get.
You see, the thing about success is this. When you get to a position in life, like generally, there are about 10 other people working harder than you can ever. So before, you need to maintain that high grade. If you have been an A1 student from your junior secondary school and you get to senior secondary school 2, SS2, and you're like, nah, my residual knowledge can help me. No, it's not going to work like that. You need to keep on working hard. Work harder than you have ever worked before. Just surely, there's going to be a time for you to rest. Thank you.
All right, let's look at it. Now, you're successful and you don't want to calm down, or you don't want to be a failure. What is that thing, one habit or mindset that can keep you focused in that line?
I think taking a break. Because
Taking a break from?
When one of the things that when you're working in, let's say, the creative industry, there are some times that ideas won't come. There's sometimes that you're like, nah, nothing is going my way. You just need to calm down, breathe in, breathe out, drink water, and just relax, basically. Yes.
How are you, Bukumi?
I think critical thinking is a good one, because, or just being still. Like, I heard a very successful man, I can't remember his name, but a very successful man, he sits in his study and he's just still. He doesn't say anything for 2 hours. And that really opens the mind, because when you're still, you are not really talking or thinking about anything. You're just receiving a lot of inspirational. Yeah, exactly. You're just receiving a lot of inspirations. So being still and thinking of the appropriate and right thing to do, because being high there can get into a lot of people's head. Even when you don't want it to, it can, and it can distort your mental. So just calming down and thinking of what's the next step, what's the step way forward, and just calming down. That's what I think the answer is.
As a child, how do you think you can make a difference in the world we currently live in? How do you intend, or maybe how do you intend to make a difference?
Okay, so in school, I am the only girl in technical class out of a lot of us. So I feel there's a lot of pressure on me as the only girl in technical class, because they expect the girls to always be excelling, always be the front.
So there's a pressure to succeed.
So, and I also want to become a financial engineer when I grow up. So as my age now, all I think about is trying to watch maybe YouTube videos, or speak to my cousins that are in that field, to kind of see the path of which I'm going through. And yeah, that helps a lot. And also, again, I pray to God to help me. What else? What's the question again? I can't remember.
I mean, how do you intend to make a difference in the current world we live in?
Also, I also feel speaking out helps a lot, because I had an essay to write a few months ago, and it spoke about how girls are diminished against boys, and I feel like I have the capacity to be able to bring girls out into the front world, and I want to have one of the biggest engineering, tech, and creative company Nigeria would know, and I want to be the CEO of that as a female CEO, because in that field you only see men being CEO. So I want to change that and become one of the first women to have three companies.
You, a quick one because of our time.
Yes, your question.
How do you intend to make a difference in the world right now? You know, what you intend to do, or the goals you have, you won't be the first person to actually be there.
Yes.
So there are so many people in that field already. So how do you create chart a new path, be the best in what you do?
Okay. When I get there, hopefully by the grace of God, I am going to create a platform for other young, aspiring people, individuals. Because not everybody has formal education. We are one of the privileged people in Nigeria. So actually be in a school right now. There are very many people hawking on the streets. So regardless of your background or your situation, you're going to be embraced, because we don't need all that. We need your ideas.
All right.
We need your thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much for coming on the program.
Yes, thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
very much.
We wish you a happy Children's Day.
Thank you very much.
All right.
All right, thank you for coming today.
Thank you very much.
All right, that will be all on this segment of the show this morning. The show is still Daybreak Live, and of course, today is Children's Day, the 27th, where we commemorate, the day, set aside for the children. We are children aside. Okay, no problem. All right, we'll go on a short break, and when we return, we go straight to the big story this morning. We'll be back after this time out.
My name is Daybreak from Valencia College. I am here to wish all the children happy Children's Day and keep watching Domino Television, channel of choice. Bye.
Happy Children's Day from Valencia